Hello and welcome to Go Lofty Business Radar. I'm Jasper, your host. Today, we're diving deep into the world's most influential early-stage startup accelerator, Y-Combinator. If you're a startup founder or future entrepreneur, chances are you've already heard of it. But beyond the headlines and the hype, what exactly makes Y-Combinator so impactful? What can you actually expect if you're accepted? And is it worth giving up equity at such an early stage? In this episode, we'll break it all down for you. The YC experience, its selection process, success rates, network, funding dynamics, and what it really means to be part of a YC cohort. Y-Combinator, or YC, was founded in 2005 in Silicon Valley. It has funded over 4,000 startups, including Airbnb, Dropbox, Stripe, Coinbase, Reddit, and OpenSea. It runs 2 cohorts per year, one in winter and one in summer, and provides selected startups with $500K in funding as of 2022, a 3-month accelerator program, intensive mentorship access to the YC network of alumni, experts, and investors, and a launch day, demo day, where you pitch to hundreds of top-tier VCs. YC takes 7% equity in exchange for that support. But more than money, what you're really joining is a global startup tribe. Let's go inside. Once you're in, you get access to weekly dinners and talks from legendary founders. Think Brian Chesky, Patrick Collison, Elon Musk, etc. Office hours with YC partners, often former founders themselves. Tactical help on product market fit, growth, hiring, fundraising, and strategy accountability through tight deadlines and peer pressure. Network effects. The alumni network is famously responsive, but the real value is the mindset shift. YC pushes you to move fast, talk to users constantly, ship weekly, focus on building something people really want. It's a crash course in founder resilience, clarity, and execution. Now, how hard is it to get in? YC accepts about 1.5 to 2% of applicants. That's tighter than Stanford. But here's what they're really looking for. A strong team, ideally technical, with founder market fit. A real problem with early validation, even if it's just user interviews. Traction is helpful, but not required. Clarity of vision and ability to execute fast. The application includes a written form, a 1-minute video intro, potential follow-up interviews via Zoom with partners. Tips: be honest and concise. Don't overpitch. Talk like a builder, not a salesperson. Focus on the problem, not the tech. YC offers startups $500,000. But here's how it breaks down. $125K for 7% equity, standard deal. $375K as an uncapped safe with MFN, most favored nation clause. That second part, the safe, doesn't price your company, but gives YC favourable terms in the next round. It gives you capital without pressure to price your seed round too early. So yes, you give up 7% up front, but you get network intros, hiring pipeline fundraising leverage, and street cred founders who've raised after YC often say that the logo alone gets investor meetings and better terms. So here's the big question. Should you apply? Yes. If you're pre-seed or seed stage, you need structure and access to a global network. You want to learn from the best and accelerate progress in 90 days. Maybe not, if you already raised significant VC funding. Your team is already well connected in Silicon Valley. You have specific strategic reasons to scale slowly or bootstrap. But even in those cases, many successful post-Series A companies still apply to YC to turbocharge growth, especially outside the US. Look, Y-Combinator isn't a magic pill. It won't build your startup for you, but it is a proven launchpad for serious builders. More than the money, it's a mindset, a philosophy of talking to users, testing quickly, owning your outcomes, and thinking globally from day one. If you're early, resource limited, and ambitious, YC is worth shooting for, and even if you don't get in, apply anyway. The process alone will sharpen your pitch and force clarity. Thanks for tuning into Go Lofty Business Radar. I'm Jasper, and if you found this breakdown helpful, give us a like, subscribe, and share it with a founder in your circle. Until next time, stay focused, keep shipping, and as always, go get them.